Hello, my friends. Sabrina Barella here with your Freedom Track. So welcome to part 4 of my 6-part mini-series on the rules of marketing versus dating. So today we are going to talk about conversion, or in the dating world, I call that going in for the kiss. So the first 3 videos we talked about awareness. We talked about saying hello. We talked about how do you attract the person to even approach you, aka stop scrolling through their feed and stop on your ad to check you out a little bit. We talked about acquisition. We talked about buying them a drink in exchange for their contact details. And then the last video, we talked about the importance of texting them first, to having an autoresponder set up, and as well as retargeting, okay? So we talked about we're starting to build that connection and that trust and that relationship. So now today we're going to talk about going in for the kiss, going for that conversion, okay? So I talked in the last video that you want at least a 7-day autoresponder series set up after your ad. Okay, that is establishing the relationship, and the majority of people, if they're going to act, are going to act within that 7-day period. Now, that's not always true. I email my list every day, and I've had people after months that will then buy. So it's not a rule of thumb. However, the first 7 days is hugely important. And every day within those 7 days, I am retargeting them back, redirecting them back to the same offer that they clicked on originally. Okay, so let's really get into that. What should the emails look like? Well, when they first give you their contact information, you wanna get an email to them right away, okay? And that looks like, and I don't know if I said this in the last video or not, but that could look like the minute you leave the bar, or you get home at night, that might be texting them back first and saying, hey, it was so nice to meet you tonight. I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to meet up again, okay? You want that first email to go out immediately to them, saying welcome, saying thanks for connecting, whatever you're going to say. But that is your initial, showing appreciation to them, which appreciation is key. And I don't have time to get into this. I will do another video on this totally separate from this mini series on the importance of appreciation, okay? But when it comes to human nature, you need to appreciate them for the act that they did. Even though it might seem small, they gave you a valuable piece of their personal information and they trusted you with it, okay? So you need to take that seriously. So you need to welcome them, you need to appreciate them, and you need to start telling them more about who you are, okay? You want to get them on your side. I was watching a video by another online marketing expert this morning, and they were talking about the importance of as a public figure. Okay, so as an online marketer, the only way that you are really going to be successful in this industry is you really need to become a public persona, a personality in your brand that is polarizing. Okay, you don't want to be the middle of the road. You're appealing to everybody on both sides. No, you want to be a polarizing figure. Okay, think Howard Stern. You love him or you hate him. And there are many other controversial celebrities, people out there. But you want to think that way, okay? You want to state, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. Come with me if you're on board. If you relate with me, if you relate to me, if you relate to what I'm saying, okay, let's, join my tribe. And that goes back to human nature too, okay? You want to take a stand for who you are, what your values are, what you're passionate about, what do you stand up for, okay? For me, it's right in the title of my business. I stand for freedom. I stand for freedom. I'm the queen of freedom. I hate being caged. I hate being trapped. I was trapped in a cubicle for years, and I'm ready to get out, okay? And if you want to know more about me, just connect with me on Facebook, connect with me through my website. You'll see a lot more of who I am, okay? But you want to set yourself up as that figure, okay? And what you're going to get, human nature is going to, not just the laws of reciprocation, but the more they relate to you, okay, you're going to find the people, that are your tribe. And the more they relate, the more they feel like they relate to you, the more loyal they're going to be going forward. Okay, and that is what's going to lead to the conversion. So you want to put yourself into the emails. Humor is great, okay? Having humor, but being honest, share your pain, share your struggles, and share where you're headed, share your vision of the future. You want them to come on board and buy into your story and buy into the journey, and you want them to be able to see themselves in that same journey. Okay, that's how you're going to set them up for the sale. So whether you're selling weight loss products, whether you're selling tennis shoes or Spanx or online business training like I do, they need to feel that they are in that journey with you. They need to be able to see themselves, be able to almost Photoshop them into the picture and the story that you're telling them. And that's what's going to lead to the conversion. Okay, so as they're getting to know you, okay, so now let's picture, we're on the first date, and now, we've got to know each other. We've built trust. We've got a connection going. Going in for that kiss is going to be really easy if I've done my job in setting up the trust and connection. Okay, and that's why at the end of each email, I'm still going to put that offer right back in front of them. Okay, and that could mean whether it's on day 1 or day 2. That's throwing out the little cues, throwing out the flirtation, throwing out the letting them know. Maybe that's touching their arm as I'm talking, or maybe that's I don't know. I mean, it's those little signs that we throw out on the first date to let them know that we're interested. And at some point, it could happen on day 1. It could happen on day 7. It could happen 2 months from now. I don't know. But the point is that you want to, you want to go in for the kiss. Okay. So throwing that offer back in front of them is going in for the kiss. And when you go in for the kiss, you want to make it irresistible, okay? You're not going to be, loud and crazy, and, you want to come in softly and gently, and, so you're telling the story and hey, check it out. Hey, I've got this great offer for you. I think you'll really love it. Check it out. Okay, you're going to go in softly. You're going in gently. Then you go in for the kiss. Okay, you go for the conversion. Go for the sale. When you go in for it like that, how can they say no to you? I just love it. I love dating and marketing. Love it, love it, love it. 2 sides of my life. They both merge so perfectly. That was conversion, you guys, going in for the kiss. In the next video, we are going to talk about retention, okay? How do you now go from your first kiss that we just had to becoming an item? How do we get into a serious relationship, okay? We'll talk about that in the next video. I am Sabrina Barella with Your Freedom Track. I am here to help. I'll catch you later.